Yo, it's Jesse with Bowman Land Clearing. So, been sick for a few days, a few days ago. And then got this ready. We've had rain. And then I'm at a location. It's like a bunch of lots. So it's like a soon-to-be suburban area, I guess, when people starts cleaning these lots off. Well, I was getting this one ready yesterday, right before dark, fixing to jump on the bush hog. I was like, well, I got a few things. I got to clean the filters on it, and clean the, it's pretty dirty. So went to jump on the tractor before it got too dark. I'll show you real shortly. I got stung. I'm almost borderline of like needing an EpiPen. You see how big that is? I got stung here. You can kind of see it right there. I got stung there. All this is swollen. All the way over here. This is my other one. Nothing too bad. Yeah. So I'm borderline an EpiPen, so that's crazy. I got smacked literally right there on the knuckle, which hurt really bad, and it spread all the way here. It was way bigger yesterday, so 2 Benadryls and some ice helped out pretty good. So I gotta get this moved because people do live down here. So I'm gonna get this moved and then clean the filters. And I'll show you. We gotta go down that way. I'll show you shortly. All right, so this is what we got. As you can tell, it's been mulched before. Anyway, my phone's doing some weird stuff, so I don't get snake bit. This is good territory. The lot goes this way. I think it's just a hair at an angle, kind of like this instead of straight. So we'll be pushing this today. This shouldn't take me long. So corner over there, you can kind of see that goes straight up. I'm not sure. He said he wants to be able to see all the way to the end. I told him we'll see, but walking through this shouldn't take too long. These are lots, so they're not that big. I think it's two acres long ways. See, right there where that tree's at. Yeah, right there where that big tree's at is the line from there to over there. So it's just enough to have a certain size home. But we're just gonna keep pushing. We'll get the Onyx Hunt app out and look at it. Still kind of damp, but it'll be all right. So I'm not sure if it's been clear cut or what. So we're fixing to find out. Let's get to it. fixing to head to lunch. It's about 12. This is how much I got done. I mean, it's pretty good bit. Pushed that line a little bit. Kind of cleaned up around the trees. This takes a little longer. There's a big pine right there. I couldn't, I tried to mulch it, but it's going to stick there, and I didn't want it to be something that, you know, if he come up here with the customers and it fell on them. So I'd rather it still be there. So I pushed in back right in there, and I think by the end of the day I could have that pushed up a little bit and then have all this. This is not too bad, but it's healed right here. I'm not really sure why. You can tell somebody dug here. So there's a big old hole here. Almost looks like a cemetery hole or something. So what I was gonna do is when I get back, come back in here, chew that up, clean it up, make it look good, pull this down. And this has got a bunch of vines right over here. My hand's a little better, it's not too bad. You can kind of see it's still a little fat. But yeah, you can kind of see, so the lot is right here on his side, and then this is the next one beside us. Could use, we're super close to the road. I mean, I can hear it a lot closer now where I'm at. I think the road's just kind of way down that way, probably about another 100. Probably from this to that angle is probably about 200. But when I was looking at it, when I went way up there, we was, I mean, super close. So I'm gonna call this lady. There's a sign over there. This guy is a realtor for this lot, and then this lady over here is a realtor that she owns it. So I think if they cleaned it up, then 2 lots cleaned up, people would start seeing they'd want it done, so that way they can sell it. All right, we're back for lunch. Got me a nice cheeseburger from a local deli. It was really pretty good. It was very cheap for what it was, how big it was. I think the size of a plate for like 10 bucks. I usually don't go out and eat, but I get sick to my stomach, so I had to do something. I spent an extra couple hours or something like that to get it finished. He said he's fine with that. So that way they can put it on the market. right there at the road now. You can kind of see it right through here. We get close. This is where all the thick, uneven stuff's at right here. I have to be careful. It'll stop where it's uneven. Well, I hate this mulching hand. It sucks at times, but it does good for what I need it to. Well, starting to sprinkle. I ain't done yet. I still got to get all that up there, all that, and then that road I was telling you about comes up pretty much on the corner of the other guys over there, comes all the way across his, and literally just enough for somebody to walk in. Because right there it looks like it comes in, so I got to get all this. And it's already starting to sprinkle, which I knew it was supposed to rain, but it didn't show it until when I looked around lunchtime. I was like, great. So luckily I got this almost done, so I'm trying to push it to get this, hit this little section right here. I got to push in this triangle right here. There's a big pine there, so I got to push in just a little bit. And I found out where, like, these trees right here, thundered, it's got these right here, kind of yellow. They're kind of easy to mulch, but I haven't sharpened my teeth up yet. I'm gonna kind of leave them because that's where the stumps are, so I'm gonna have to get in here and kind of weed in here. You can kind of see the yellow mark here, and we got, so it being this close, then it's gonna be the next one's to that big tree right there. So and then there's a pine over there, so I got to push this and let the machine cool down because it's hot and muggy. So I'm gonna go ahead and kind of get this stuff where I've kind of hit the bottoms, kind of throw it down a little bit, kind of make it look good and clean. Got this right here. There's a bunch of them. This is what I like the most because I don't have to go and find it. It's, I can literally see it, so that's what I like the most. So, but anyway, try to get this done before the rain comes. But yeah, I'm scared to do this because literally the main, I say highway, is, yeah, right there. So I'm just gonna have to get in here real quick and then knock it down. Maybe if I can get at an angle, that way where I can see everything. But let's get it before it gets too bad. rained a little bit, but it just sprinkled enough to make everything nasty and sticky and pasty-ish kind of. And then it's kind of cool. It's nice and cool. But this is the finish. You can kind of see it kind of picks up and then drops, picks up and drops. You can kind of see it in through the trees. Got all the way up there at the road. Pretty happy how it turned out. You can kind of see how nice and dusty it is. This is what we got. Pretty snazzy, pretty clean. I like how it turned out. So on this left side, I guess this was a drive, because you can kind of tell it. They got like a cable down there, and it just goes down through there, and it goes onto the other person's property. So it's like it's in between the both of theirs. Get out of there. This shouldn't take long for it to decompose. So you can kind of see what I had to deal with. Kind of shot out halfway through it, and I wasn't able to get all that stuff, so I just kind of left it, since it was literally right on the corner. But yeah, I told the customer I would. It's not impossible to try to get these little things like that. Wasn't impossible to do the whole lot. I'm pretty sure he said this is 2 acres, but I couldn't see how far it was from the road. I knew I could hear it from people from the road, so I kind of had a feeling at least I'd get at least 3/4 of this done. But I'm happy we got it all done for him. He's pretty happy. So if he hadn't let us work over for a couple hours, then we wouldn't have got this much done, or it wouldn't have looked as clean. So we're gonna go ahead and load the trailer up, load the machine, get everything checked out, and then we'll head to the next one Monday. So tomorrow, Sunday, I'm gonna get this thing pressure washed, cleaned up. It's supposed to be 80s next week, so let me know what you think, and see you on the next one.